The Hampton-Newport News Community Services Board plans to expand its mental health services. This effort started after a 6-year-old student shot his teacher at Richneck Elementary in Newport News last year. Marta Berglund is in the studio to tell us about the federal grant that will help.
Well, $400,000 will go to the CSB after staffers applied for a grant funded through this year's Consolidated Appropriations Act. The organization says it will hire crisis counselors ready to respond in a community crisis.
Congressman Bobby Scott is the lead Democrat on the House of Representatives Education Committee. He says after a school shooting, there are impacts we can count on.
When there is a shooting in the community, the achievement level of the students in the affected school go down, and it has an effect on students.
That's why after a 6-year-old shot his teacher at Richneck Elementary School in January of last year, the Newport News Hampton Community Services Board deployed its counselors.
We coordinated a crisis line that was actually open from that day, January 6th, through the end of February.
Daphne Cunningham wrote the grant that secured $400,000 for the CSB. The goal is to have mental health professionals available at a moment's notice without taking away from other departments.
But what we wanted to do, just in the wake of the number of things that were happening, is be able to not have to pull from our existing staff, and also just look at ways to get information out to the communities.
The organization will hire a crisis counselor who can immediately respond to emergency situations. The organization says it will also hire a community trainer to connect with residents and educate them on the resources available.
We need to get people right back on track, and mental health professionals can be extremely helpful in that. And that's why we need people to be able to respond in an emergency.
And CFB staffers estimate these new counselors will start in the coming months now that they have the funding. Marta Berglund, 13 News Now.
If you or someone you know is experiencing a mental health emergency, you can call the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988.